I chose to do the option of giving a tour of my district technology webpage. I didn't know this webpage even existed. So if you go to the RSU19 website and you click on Educational Technology, you will see that there are 4 things that are part of our technology website. We have a technology plan, which is actually outdated. It's the 2011-2014 plan. Common Sense Media Curriculum and Resources links, iPad resources for teacher and administrators, and a link to video conferencing resources. I want to check out the technology plan first. This technology plan is very comprehensive. It is a plan for the district to integrate technology into the classroom. The plan describes a few different things. The vision for using educational technology as a tool for student achievement, ways technology will assist administrative, business, and instructional support functions, the expectations for student and staff as users of technology. It describes the technology we currently have and the plan for the next 3 years. It describes a plan for training staff to integrate educational technology with effective instructional and managerial functions. And it lists the requirements for hardware, software, network configurations, and applications. Go down a little bit. You can see there are examples of integrations of technology that are routinely showcased throughout the year. Students share their learning with parents during student-led conferences. We do a lot with Google Docs, and we have computers set up so that students are able to share what they've been working on. We have academic exhibitions, open houses, student technology showcases, and the Nokomis Warriors Broadcasting presents technological achievements of the district students and staff through the local access cable channel. This is especially important in the wintertime when a lot of our elderly are housebound because of weather conditions. They really enjoy watching the basketball games and the holiday concerts, student performances at the younger grades. This helps with our community and parent involvement connection with our schools. All RSU19 teachers, administrators, school board members, and support staff have email accounts, and our email addresses are all listed on the website. This also helps with the community and parent involvement. All students and staff, grades 5 through 12, have accounts for digital workspaces. All students in grades 9 through 12 have a school email account. RSU19 uses the student information management system. We use Infinite Campus. Teachers enter grades and attendance for their students. This data is available to the school, the central office, parents, and students. We just started with Infinite Campus last year. They've been using it at the high school for a few years. It's really helped with the no shock value of progress report time when parents can log in and check their students' grade at any point. They can see if they're missing any assignments, grades they got on assignments, and teachers can comment on each assignment. For example, if the student chose not to come in and redo an assignment, we just make that note and then parents can see that information. Going back to the digital workspaces, all of our portfolios are now digital, and that has actually, it says grades 5 through 12, but this is an old technology plan. We actually have K through 12 now. All the students have their own digital workspace. There are a lot of goals in this plan. Some of them include the district's technology goals. The technology resources used by the district will be current. It will be used effectively for instruction, communication, and administration. The definition of instructional technology has been expanded to include not only computers, but all audio and video recording devices or other digital equipment. These will be referred to as technology resources in the plan. Equity of access for educators, students, and parents. RSU 19 provides a learning community with greater opportunities for interaction, collaboration, and information exchange. The school will become a vital meeting place for a host of community services. All students and staff of RSU 19 have access to the technology resources. All students and staff have access to computers in the classroom. We actually don't have any computers in the classroom anymore. And the library media centers. These facilities are available to people with disabilities. Purchases of all computer equipment, peripheral devices, and appropriate software have been and will continue to be made in order to accommodate learners in all educational programs. So, as I said, this is old information from my school from the technology plan. The Sebastopol Valley Middle School has a 5th grade lab with 24 computers and a networked laser printer. That is down in this part of the plan. There's a mobile lab with 30 iBooks for the 6th grade. In addition, there is a cluster of 8 computers in the library. We also used to have a multimedia technology classroom where video productions were created for broadcast on the Nokomis Warriors Broadcasting. We used to have students that would be able to do morning announcements using this broadcasting software, but we do not have that any longer. Our lab is down to about 18 to 20 working computers, depending on the day. And the mobile lab with 30 iBooks for the 6th grade, I think we're down to 18 working ones, and that was in 2011 when we got those, so they are fairly outdated at this point. When our technology coordinator left, when our computer teacher left, and he's now the district technology coordinator, that's when we lost the morning broadcast program, which was a detriment to our school, definitely. One important portion of this plan is Section 7. The integration of technology with curricula, instruction, and assessment. Chapter 13 of our class book states the importance of integrating assistive technology into the curriculum so students with disabilities can fully participate in the activities that occur in the classroom. There were 2 goals that I thought were interesting down here about the funding. The first goal was to provide one-to-one computing for 6th and 7th graders at Somerset and Sebastopol Valley Middle Schools. That unfortunately did not happen. The other one is to down here, continue to acquire assistive technologies for students as determined by the district. Even though this is an outdated plan and the first goal didn't happen, the second goal did, and it was really cool. We have a student who is homebound and is now able to join classes due to an iPad robotic system that the student operates from home. I was surprised this wasn't listed on the technology website. It was a great accomplishment for the school. There was a senior who started this for their senior project, and it was featured on the local news. If you go back, let's see what else is on the website. Common Sense Media Curriculum and Resources. This section of the website was fairly helpful. There are some links to digital citizenship posters, which I think will be very useful in my classroom right here. We're trying to use Google Classroom in the 6th grade, and these will come in handy teaching the students about digital citizenship and how they should act appropriately with these devices. There's also, if you go into the toolkit section, a section on cyberbullying, which has been an increasing problem in our school district. We've had the school resource officer coming in to speak with the students each year about cyberbullying, and it's becoming more and more of a problem, so that's a very helpful link as well, and something that needs to be taught during our community time. If you look at the iPad resources. I was surprised to find this link because I don't know of any teachers that have iPads in our school. Some teachers might have a few in their classroom if they applied for grants and got those grants, or if they had them donated by private funds. There are some really great apps in this link. I really want to try on my personal iPad this ChemCrafter one. It sounds like it would be a great addition to my chemistry unit, and it would help engage the students. If I like it after I try it out, I'm going to try to sweet talk the special education teacher into letting me borrow her iPad for the day, because she does have one. This last link on our webpage wasn't the most helpful. These are some possible virtual field trips. I don't know if any of the teachers have tried any of these, but a few of them sound pretty interesting. Budgets are always tight, so field trips aren't common for us. We usually go on about one a year. When I tried to go to this link, it says I need a login, and I don't have a login, so this one isn't particularly helpful. And this link is broken. It does not actually load, so I'm not sure what this one is. So our technology webpage needs to be updated for the broken links, and we need an updated technology plan in it also. I did not know that this webpage existed. I'm surprised that the technology plan is not updated. We have a great technology coordinator who goes all around the world doing conferences. He takes students on Google and Apple technology conferences all the time and works really hard to connect everyone in our district with the newest technology ideas. We're in a district that lacks technology resources in the school to use with students at the younger grades, but we are aware of what our options are and what we could be using. Our most recent push, as I said, is Google Classrooms, but since we share laptops, it's really difficult to get this up and going and use it consistently. I found it helpful as a classroom teacher to see what the goals were for the district, but I was also really dismayed at the fact that many of the goals weren't reached. It seems like the intention is there, but maybe the budget didn't pan out the way they thought it would. I really like that they included the page with the apps that are educational, and I want to check out a few of them to see if I can use them in my classroom and maybe look for some grants to get an iPad or two to help. So that was a tour of our district technology webpage, and I might now need to mention that to our webmaster that this probably should be updated. So I'm glad I got to see it. Thank you.